Once upon a time in the jungle, there lived a funny monkey. He was known for his silly antics and was loved by all the animals. One day, the monkey was swinging from tree to tree when he saw something unusual. It was a small wooden box with a lid that had gotten stuck in the branches. The monkey couldn't resist the temptation and decided to peek inside. As he opened the lid, out popped a cute little duckling. The duckling was chirping loudly, and the monkey, being the prankster that he was, grabbed him and started running around the tree. The duckling was scared and kept asking the monkey to stop, but the monkey just laughed and continued his game. The duckling then had an idea. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and started counting. 1, 2, 3, 100, he said. And then he opened his eyes and asked the monkey, "Do you know how to fly?" The monkey stopped and thought for a moment. "I don't know," he replied honestly. "Can you teach me?" asked the monkey. "Well," said the duckling, "I'm not sure if I can teach you, but I can take you to my lake and maybe we can learn together." The monkey agreed, and they both set off towards the lake. Along the way, they met a wise old turtle who was basking on a log. The duckling greeted the turtle and explained his plan to learn how to fly. The turtle smiled and said, "Why don't you ask the monkeys for help? They are known for their agility and might be able to teach you a thing or two." The duckling thanked the turtle for the advice and continued on to the monkey's house. When they arrived, the monkey's family was gathered around, and the duckling politely asked if he could speak to the monkey's mother. The monkey's mother was a kind and gentle soul who listened patiently to the duckling's request. She then turned to her son and said, "This little duckling wants to learn how to fly. Can you help him?" The monkey was initially reluctant, but seeing the pleading look on the duckling's face, he finally agreed. The monkey took the duckling to the highest branch of the tallest tree and started his lesson. "All right, little buddy, here's what you do. You jump off the branch and flap your wings as hard as you can. I'll be right here to catch you if you fall." The duckling took a deep breath, jumped off the branch and flapped his wings. But unfortunately, he fell before he could gain any altitude. The monkey quickly caught him and asked, "Are you all right?" The duckling, shaken but determined, nodded his head and asked the monkey to start again. He jumped and flapped his wings, but this time he fell even harder than before. This continued until sunset, and the duckling was exhausted. The monkey, feeling bad for him, offered to let him stay the night in a cozy tree hollow. As the night wore on, the duckling couldn't sleep because he was worried about how he would ever learn to fly. Suddenly, he got an idea. He quietly snuck out of the tree hollow and went to the lake. As he dipped his beak into the water, he realized that he wasn't as heavy as he thought. In fact, he was quite light. He took off, flapping his wings hard. At first he struggled, but as he gained height, he felt a sense of freedom and joy like he'd never experienced before.
The next morning, the monkey was surprised to see the duckling perched on a branch. "You can fly," he exclaimed. The duckling simply smiled and replied, "Of course I can fly. I'm a duck, silly." The monkey was embarrassed and apologized for doubting the duckling. The two became best friends, and every day they would soar through the skies together.
The monkey learned that no matter how small or weak you may seem, with a little determination and a lot of heart, you can achieve anything.